Hello and welcome back to another 2 versus 2 domination game in Warhammer 3. In this one I will be playing the Warriors of Chaos with Archaon the Everchosen. In support I've brought one exalted hero on a warhorse, and for my infantry I have 3 Marauders of Slaanesh with Hell Scourges, 1 Chaos Warrior with great weapons, and the Severed Claw aspiring champions. These guys are a very tanky, line-holding infantry unit. My ally is playing the Demons of Chaos with Be'lakor over here. I think he has pretty much all the spells, Pit of Shades and all of that. For his infantry he has 2 Plague Bearers of Nurgle, 2 Blue Horrors of Tzeentch, and down here on the low ground with me he also brought 1 Nurgling and the Chromatic Abominations, Blue Horrors of Tzeentch. These ones have a bit more ammo and generally better stats than the normal Blue Horrors. Our enemies are Tzeentch and the Beastmen. The Tzeentch player brought 3 Marauders of Tzeentch, 2 Chaos Warriors of Tzeentch with halberds, and also the Chromatic Abominations. For his leadership he brought a Demon Prince of Tzeentch with Plague of Rust and the Blue Fire of Tzeentch. In air support he also brought these Doom Knights of Tzeentch. The Beastman player has a Great Bray Shaman of the Law of Wild with Savage Dominion and Traderkin. Savage Dominion is a summon spell to summon a Cygor. He also brought a Wargore and the Bloodbrute Behemoth over here. Very strong monster. Probably one of the strongest one in the game. For his infantry he has 2 Bastigor Herds and the Black Horns Ravagers. Alright, let's get into this. So as you can see, my ally is going for point 2, our home objective on this map, while I am contesting point 3 against Tzeentch. The idea was with these two to have a nice leadership core that can snipe out enemy characters very fast. Not sure if exalted heroes are that much meta these days, but I want to try it. The Tzeentch player is slowly advancing to contest also. I'm thinking about just diving him with these 2 characters, as there's not much to punish me right now. Although my enemy just summoned in some screamers that he will be using shortly. These screamers should do well against my 2 horsed characters here. Blue fire also. Pretty much a miss though, gladly. I just go in, kill a few marauders, and then I pretty much retreat already. Yeah, 9 kills. Why not? Or a bit more even. These blue horrors, they don't do too much damage against high armored targets like these. Up on the high ground, nothing much has happened yet. These 2 are just squaring up against each other. The Tzeentch player has sent these Doom Knights in support for his Beastman ally. They get 1 volley, but the shields don't even get broken. Blue fire into my Chaos Warriors. Doesn't do too much damage. It's much better if it gets shot from the side into an infantry unit. Here I do a little bit of a mistake, getting my 2 characters caught by these screamers. But gladly my enemy lets me escape. Also drop a burning head here, roasts a few of these marauders and the chromatic abominations. Together with this burning head, my infantry should do very well in this fight, in this initial fight. My characters are still chasing the chromatic abominations. I want these guys off the field as fast as possible, as they have a lot of ammo. And I also think they have, they have a shield regeneration power. Here I blunder my exalted hero in these Chaos Warriors of Tzeentch with halberds. They will chew through his HP in a hurry. I think it doesn't look like I'm even trying to get him out at this point, so yeah, that's a bad play. It happens. Still, I'm doing quite good, just pushing the Tzeentch player back while I'm holding point 3. Up on the high ground, nothing much has happened still yet. Looks like there was a bit of an engagement between these Hounds of the Blood Hunt and the Bloodbrute Behemoth. Two Khorne monsters fighting each other. These hounds are very strong and they have regeneration in melee. But so does the Bloodbrute Behemoth, and it's just not even a contest. This guy will murder everything in melee. Blue Horus should be a nice counter though against his low armor with their volume of fire. Down here, the Tzeentch player is diving the chromatic abominations of my ally with harpies. I send him some Chaos Knights in support. There goes my exalted hero. Shameful display, for sure. By me. It's not his fault. Another burning head. Should do nice against this Scoreherd, but sadly takes a bit of an unfortunate angle here. If it went straight here, it would have done a lot more damage. Sending in more and more reinforcements. Chaos Trolls, armored Chaos Trolls are a very nice unit. Regeneration, high damage, high armor. The only problem they have is low leadership. And the Crown of Domination of Archaon can counter that. He gives everyone in his vicinity more leadership. There we go, 4 leadership and immune to psychology. Chaos Knights also a very cool unit. Not sure if they are the best, but they are fun for sure. Some kind of spell being dropped here. Maybe the Tzeentch army ability. Yep, it's the Tzeentch army ability. Gladly it doesn't hit too much. Pretty much only these chromatic abominations. Chaos Knights pushing deep into the Tzeentch player's territory. Still chasing these chromatic abominations. They are not allowed to rest. They haven't accumulated much value at this point, but they still have half their HP left and a lot of models. Archaon is sadly already pretty low. I'm using him quite aggressive at this point, but I think I change that in a minute. Up here the fight is going on, finally started, and it doesn't look too good for my demon's ally. He pushed a bit too deep into the Beastmen's territory, and they could send reinforcements in quickly from their spawn point. Be'lakor also pretty low already. Although he can regenerate by killing or by routing enemy units in his vicinity. Still doesn't look too good. The Beastmen have a really big army here. A lot of low quality though, with these Angors and stuff. Still there are some Bestigo in there. And the Bloodbrute Behemoth is still going strong also. The Beastman player should have probably been a bit more aggressive in pushing point 2 at this point, as he has a lot of units and Beastmen are fast anyway. They really need another point soon, or else they will be forced into a situation where they would need all 3 victory points. Another burning hat from Archaon. Should roast a bit of these Forsaken and stuff, and certainly these Angor. While the Severed Claw is still holding. These guys are real troopers. They will hold forever. Probably also some good value at this point. Yeah, that's good. Chaos Trolls. Oh no, that's spawn. I guess I had some spawn and reinforcements also. These guys don't like getting shot by pink horrors though. The fight isn't looking too great at this point for me. The Tzeentch player really has a lot of units on the field here. While I pretty much only have the Severed Claw, a Chaos Knight and a half-dead Chaos Spawn here. Still, I managed to hold on to point 3 and that is what is important right now. I summoned this Exalted Hero again. Got 200 value on his first life. Sad, but yeah, I thought maybe I could do something more with him in this second life. But I think he will just die again from the Demon Prince. This Demon Prince really has been a menace down here. Yeah, already pretty strong value also. Archaon is super low, getting chased by Harpies. Furies, I mean. Harpies are the Beastman variant. But I won't let it happen. I won't let Archaon get killed by these damn Furies, so I send him some hard hitters to easily dispatch of these Furies. While Archaon just cackles and runs away on his fast horse. The victory tickets are looking quite grim for our opponents. But on the other hand, the value is very close. And considering Tzeentch has a lot of shields, they are probably a bit ahead on value compared to me. As my value is a bit inflated by damage to shields. Archaon comes up and just drops another burning hat. Sadly, it's just enough to break the shields on this pink horrors, but not do damage. Probably not an overcast burning hat, but just a normal one. Maybe it's better to wait to have the Winds of Magic for an overcast one. At this point, we should win on 1 point though. So I'm thinking about just reinforcing my ally at point 2. But then I realize he already lost point 2, while I'm still holding on to point 3 and reroute these 2 units here back to point 3. A bit of indecisiveness here from me. But yeah. We'll hope it works out, I guess. Sadly, my enemy manages to take point 3 here, I think. Not yet. Oh, there he goes, yeah. So at this point we have no point at all. No gaining no victory tickets. It's a very scary situation. This fight is looking alright for me. But still. At this point, gladly, the Demons player has a bit of research here though, and manages to take point 2 back. Even while getting pounded by this Bloodbrute Behemoth. He sends in his Soul Grinder to deal with that. Nice catch here. Seekers on Angors. Still, these Seekers will sadly get killed by these Warhounds, probably. Seekers are so incredibly feeble. It's just that they have no armor at all, so even Chaos Warhounds will do good damage against them when they get the charge. Still, this is just a distraction for the enemy, and that is good. The Beastmen player is still not pushing aggressively enough. Letting his Bloodbrute Behemoth murder his way through all of these units, but not lending him any support with the infantry. Slowly he's advancing now, but they really need points as we are still winning on 1 cap. Down here it's still a tough fight. Archaon is getting lower and lower. I keep running away when the Demon Prince comes for me. He gets a shot here on me, sadly though. I just can't get the capture weight, sadly. That's just not enough. Severed Claw also still going strong. Super low, but going back into the fight as true Chaos Champions. 2100 value. Probably more than paid for themselves. I'm not sure how much they cost at the moment, but probably less than 2000. Chaos Knights running over these poor little guys. It's not a fair fight. I'm almost taking point 3 back. Damage value is looking a bit grim for us at this point. The Beastman player has a lot more value than the Demons player managed to accumulate, and Be'lakor is dying. Still, we only need like a few seconds longer to win. I managed to capture point 3. So yeah, that's it. If the enemy had a bit more time, they maybe would have managed to pull out the win for their side, as their damage value was better than ours. Well, still GG, and I hope you enjoyed and have a good day.